The following is a paid presentation. The information and opinions expressed are solely those of the featured advertisers and are not endorsed or supported by ABC 27. Your hometown. It's made of history and new beginnings. It's where you grew up, and it's where you'll build your life. It's made of new faces and old friends. It's where you live and where you work. It's where memories are made. ABC 27 presents Our Town, Thomasville. Sponsored by Bennett Real Estate Company and these businesses, we're showcasing the best that Thomasville has to offer. From the beautiful rose garden and parks to the preserved historical downtown, we're sure you'll find historic Thomasville worth the trip. For our first stop, we'll explore a unique hidden gem modeled after Speakeasy, local business owners and companies that call Thomasville home, and a look into Thomasville's historic past, including the second oldest known private bowling alley in the country, right in the Thomasville History Center Museum.
I'm Matt Bennett.
And I'm Leslie Bennett, and we're with Bennett Real Estate Company.
Where we're keeping it simple
and keeping it real. This is the truth because I am real. Matt is the simple, and I'm the real. When you hire Bennett Real Estate, you really have the best of both worlds because I've got a lot of knowledge about homes and home sales. He's really into land. He's extremely knowledgeable about land. I was a teacher previously in elementary school, and my brother was a realtor, and he thought I would make the best real estate agents. It really was a huge leap of faith. I hit the ground running. It was awesome. When you come to us to sell your property, we're not going to just come out and stick a sign in the yard and put it online. We've got our 21-point marketing plan. It's our signature process, and we do it with every single listing that we get. Not only are we trying to showcase your home, we're also showcasing ourselves. We want to put our best foot forward in every single thing that we do. Thomasville offers a lot to all people. We have an amazing sense of community. People still wave at each other when they pass. We talk to people in the grocery store. It's really a small town that lives huge. There's lots to do here, and I think there's things here that you won't find anywhere else. I always say that our town is like the little town on the Lifetime channel. What I focus on is building a relationship that lasts way beyond the closing table. And one thing I enjoy doing is having fun. If you're gonna hang out with me, it's going to be fun, whether it's at a showing, in negotiation, even at the closing table. When I get to a closing table, it's not uncommon for me to be hugging everybody at the table. I want to be everybody's forever realtor.
Thomasville as a whole is just a magical place. It really is. We're not from here, from Thomasville, but we loved what Thomasville offered, what the downtown offers. You know, everybody was just awesome. So we knew this was the place we wanted to be, and what better place than an old train station to make a lot of memories in. Owning a restaurant was always my dream, and I tell everybody that I've always had a midlife crisis at 50, you know, and wanted to get an old abandoned train station. We are here in Bar Mason, which is a part of SAS, and this is another little dream that we had, was to open up a little speakeasy type place for people to come enjoy before their dinner, have appetizers, get one of our phenomenal signature cocktails. Bar Mason is named after my grandfather, and each room here is named after one of my family members. So everything is brought back to family, and this is what SAS is all about, is about family.
Here at Bar Mason, I try to come up with new drinks. For example, our signature cocktails, I don't think you'll find those anywhere. They all have like their own backstory to them, or a like New Orleans kind of twist to them. Another pretty cool thing that we do here, we can make a signature cocktail for any in particular person that comes in and wants something. We can mix and match and figure out their flavor that they like, ask them the questions, and pretty much make anything that people want in a drink. So I'm gonna make one of our signature cocktails, the Owen, which is a twist on an old fashioned. So we muddle an orange and a cherry. We use 2 types of bitters, and what I think makes this drink different than the usual old fashions is that we use these ice cubes. Stir it and get it just to that really nice cold sipping temperature that people like for these drinks. And there you have it. That is our own.
Senior Life takes care of a basic need. We don't try to be everything to everyone. As a matter of fact, we offer final expense life insurance only. Final expense is this whole life insurance. It's designed to take care of a specific need, and that need is to take care of funeral and final expenses on the hardest day of a family's life, and that's when they've lost a loved one. This is our corporate office for the United States, and we actually are looking to hire some more people.
We're looking for not just anybody who's looking for a paycheck or just for a job, but we're looking for those people who want to come in, who want to be helpful, who want to find that that lifetime career goal and find a home. At Senior Life, there's so many opportunities. We have everything from our customer service, who helps with our policyholders and our agents on a daily basis, all the way to our marketing team, who helps recruit new agents, gets our name out there for new policyholders, and everything in between. But the sky's the limit when you join our team.
Started with the company in December 2009. Senior Life is a great opportunity for anyone out there that wants to grow long term and wants a career. Because when you come to work here, you really become part of our family. And we want you to become that person that achieves everything that you want to achieve in life. Believe me, if you're great, we're going to recognize it, and your opportunity grows exponentially. We just need great people.
This isn't the kind of place that kind of puts you on a hamster wheel and just kind of has you running and going nowhere. They're looking for people that want to help the company move forward, and if you're one of those people, then they're going to reward you for that. The upward mobility is huge. I came on as a graphic designer, and then I was recently promoted to the director of marketing. So with the company growing, that obviously lends itself to a lot of opportunity for growth.
And you don't realize we're more than just a sales operation. There's other opportunities here. You start from the bottom, work your way all the way up to the top. We have several that have done it. I've done it. So I remember when I started here 17 years ago, there was probably less than 20 of us. So the growth potential for here and anywhere else that Senior Life has a footprint is huge.
Thomasville History Center enriches the community through the exploration and discovery of its people, history, and stories.
I think the most rewarding part about working here is getting to see when people discover something new, or you hear the gasp moment when they've learned something they didn't realize before about history in Thomas County.
We have been here since approximately 1969, when the house was purchased to house a local history museum. I think it's really beyond the History Center. I think it's Thomasville or Thomas County more broadly, which is, I moved here from a large city, and the quality of life and the fact that people are just so helpful and engaged. They want their community to be successful. They want everybody to be successful.
My favorite exhibit here is probably any of the houses outside.
I feel like we have lots of interesting things. I think probably one of them that people really enjoy seeing is the bowling alley, which it was built in 1896. And yes, we do let you bowl.
We've got a bowling alley, an 1870s log house.
And in each of those, we've sort of provided a vignette for what that time period shows. And so people self-guide themselves throughout the property. And we're also here to answer questions.
So we have the Lapham-Patterson house down the street from here that we help operate, and we do a summer camp with them as well.
The Lapham-Patterson house was built in 1885 by Charles Lapham, who was a wealthy northerner from Chicago who survived the Chicago fire. And it's a beautiful example of a Victorian house with Queen Anne features, and it is one of 49 national landmarks within the state of Georgia. It's owned by the state of Georgia, and we run it for them. Of course, there's always opportunities to come and help us teach a program, join, become a board member. But we have a volunteer program where we encourage people to help us with everything from collections to special events, and that is a huge asset to us because we are really a small staff and we can use that help quite a bit. If you think you have something that could contribute to our story, to contact us.
They've got some neat stories in there.
Coming up, a look into the past of one of the oldest businesses in Thomasville and how it keeps downtown Thomasville smelling sweet.
Cleaver Brooks set the bar for industry-leading, energy-efficient, low-emissions products for your boiler room, supplying fully integrated systems and the most efficient solutions in the world. And we're looking to grow our family here in Thomasville. Are you looking for an opportunity to work for a great company committed to its customers, business partners, products, and employees? Cleaver Brooks offers competitive pay and excellent benefits. Become one of us. Apply today on cleaverbrooks.com, located on 221 Law Street in Thomasville, Georgia.
I'm Matt Bennett.
And I'm Leslie Bennett, and we're with Bennett Real Estate Company.
Where we're keeping it simple
and keeping it real.
Thinking about purchasing land? Bennett Real Estate Company can help. We'll walk you through permits and everything else you need to know. Bennett Real Estate helps you from start to finish. It's about meeting our customers' needs and exceeding their expectations. We're going to get you the most money for your property that we possibly can. Bennett Real Estate Company, where we're keeping it simple and keeping it real.
Welcome to the Imagination Emporium Specialty Toy Store, located in the heart of historic downtown Thomasville, Georgia, where a kid's imagination comes alive. Explore, imagine, play, and add a little magic on your way. An experience like no other that can be cherished by the whole family. Stop in today. Imagination Emporium Specialty Toy Store.
At the Pink Valise, we want you to walk out feeling gorgeous in your skin. We have the latest, most fashion-forward styles and accessories in both regular and plus sizes. There's a little something here for everyone. We'll help you find the perfect outfit for any event with new merchandise arriving daily. You'll be sure to leave with a pink valise full of fashion trends. Feel beautiful and shop confident at the Pink Valise Boutique. Shop online, pick up, or in store.
Welcome back to our town, Thomasville. Thanks for staying with us. Thomasville is home to the Big Oak, a gigantic live oak tree that is now close to 400 years old. Much like the Big Oak, Thomasville is home to new generations of businesses and major corporations that have long lived in Thomasville. For our next spot, we'll talk to the other half of the Bennett Real Estate Company and what drives land forward in Thomasville. We'll look at growing opportunities to build your career right here in Thomasville, and a historic building that now houses a booming business and keeps Thomasville's historic downtown smelling sweet.
It really has been a lifetime journey. And it took years to figure out my niche. And over the years, it became land. But it wasn't just because of real estate. It's because that's who I am. My father, my brother, my brother-in-law, we've all owned land, we've all managed land, we've all farmed the land. This is a very special place, South Georgia. Not just Thomasville, but our region. But Thomasville is one of the more special places. I've lived all over. One thing that kind of sets us apart is what people have done before us. In Thomasville, we've been fortunate to have a lot of families own a good bit of privately held land, and it's all been for, you know, a purpose of hunting or fishing. And so therefore you get generation and generation of good stewardship of our land. And this day and time is I think probably the most important thing you can do is listen. Listen to the customer, listen to your client and what they want, what they're looking for, what their problems are, what their needs are. And if you can learn to listen, then you can learn how to better meet their needs. It's really not about Bennett Real Estate. It's more about who our customers and clients are, meeting their needs, getting you the most money for your property that we possibly can, showcasing that property, and earning your business. And so when I look at a piece of property or show a piece of property, or if I'm looking to buy a piece of property, I want to see the corner markers. I want to know where those corner markers are at. I want to know if there's a survey in place, if there's any easements, what's the water rights, what's the mineral rights, what's the taxes, is it in a tax covenant? If you get ready to buy a property with an easement on it, you need to know the ins and outs of how that easement is drawn up, because each one is specific to the property and none are the same. And so if you're buying one of these properties, you know, get representation, because the terms are more important in a real estate contract than the price. And you need to have a contract in place. You need to have everything in writing, and that way you have a straight line to work off of.
Thomasville is the home to the corporate offices of the Cleaver Brooks Corporation. Cleaver Brooks is the largest manufacturer of packaged boiler products. So we offer a lot of boilers, and boilers will provide steam and hot water to industries, almost any industry. It's been a good company to work for. I came in as an engineer supporting some of the products in the plant, and then have been able to be promoted and work in a number of roles. So there's been opportunity for growth.
One of the things we're most proud of is the longevity of our employees. We've got employees been here 20, 30, even over 40 years. About a third of our workforce has been here over 20 years. Cleaver Brooks is just a good company. You know, offer the employees a lot as far as employee relations and things like that. It's just a good company to work for.
I've been here for 11 years. I previously started as the assistant to the CEO, and then I had the opportunity to advance and be promoted to the marketing department, which was a great opportunity. It's nice to be able to have the opportunity to advance your career and to learn more and to just better yourself as a whole.
To me, every company doesn't allow you to grow, so working here, seeing that where I came from, what I'm doing now, it keeps you here, you know what I'm saying? To move up these steps, I just like what I do. I mean, working at Cleaver Brooks, nothing gets old. Boilers are an essential thing, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know that.
There's opportunity here that's so broad that people can come in and pick their path and really focus on something and they're able to grow into that position. And we have a lot of that opportunity here at Cleaver Brooks. And our immediate need, our business has certainly grown coming out of the pandemic. Our business has grown really exponentially in some ways. So we're looking to bring in people to help us here in manufacturing, certainly. We also have a vacancy in roles in our office. We have some management positions that we're looking for as well, even in this location. So there's a number of opportunities of employment here as our business continues to grow and we move forward. There are opportunities. And having a business here that helps support a lot of good careers and provides, you know, an excellent quality of life for people. Being able to provide that and be part of that in the community means a lot to us.
Our roots run deep in Thomasville. Flowers is a publicly traded corporation with $4.4 billion in sales located right here in Thomasville, Georgia. We have leading brands across the bakery category. Nature's Own is the #1 selling bread brand. Dave's Killer Bread is the #1 organic bread. Canyon Bakehouse is the #1 gluten-free bread in the U.S. We offer a variety of delicious snack cakes under the Tasty Cake and the Mrs. Freshly's brand. The bakery that started in 1919 is still in operation today under the name Flowers Baking Company of Thomasville. Located on Madison Street, the bakery can produce 1.8 million pounds of bread, buns, donuts, and honey buns every single week, which gives our downtown the wonderful smell of baking bread and honey buns that you've all grown to know and love. Flowers is very fortunate to have amazing team members. They're at the heart of everything that we do, and they truly help us feed America and keep food on the consumer's table. It all started with baking the best products and building the best team, and that hasn't changed 100 years later. We believe in good corporate citizenship and giving back to the community. One very visible community gift is Flowers' free Christmas in Lights display. This display has been open and loved by the public for the past 25 years. This is where it all began. Thomasville offers a number of advantages to business: an outstanding quality of life, investing in vital infrastructure, and a pro-business attitude. These are a few reasons that Flowers chooses to remain in this wonderful community.
After the break, fashion-forward styles tailored to your shape, size, and style. We'll talk with a local business owner with a passion for fashion.
Welcome to the Imagination Emporium Specialty Toy Store, located in the heart of historic downtown Thomasville, Georgia, where a kid's imagination comes alive. Explore, imagine, play, and add a little magic on your way. An experience like no other that can be cherished by the whole family. Stop in today. Imagination Emporium Specialty Toy Store.
The most rewarding thing about working at ABC 27 is the people that you get to meet on a daily basis and have the honor of telling their story. Learning about our neighbors helps bring people together. And so that's the most important thing, that we get out there, we get into the community that we serve. People have to have hope. People have to have a sense of security to bring people that sense of maybe some relief that things are getting better and move forward into a brighter direction. That's what I love about working at ABC 27.
With funeral costs averaging over $10,000 and expected to be over $30,000 in 20 years, how can seniors pay for their funeral and not leave this debt to their families? Senior Life Insurance Company offers state-regulated life insurance plans to help cover your final expenses. Up to $30,000 in tax-free money. With plans around $12 a month, covering your final expenses has never been more affordable. This low rate is also locked in for life, and your coverage amount will never decrease. You also cannot be turned down for any health reason. You could qualify for full coverage from day one even if you have many common health issues like diabetes, high blood pressure, or arthritis. This is all done with no medical exam. Senior Life is now enrolling people for this important benefit, so call the number for free information. Don't miss this opportunity for free information on your available benefits. Make the free call now.
I'm Matt Bennett.
And I'm Leslie Bennett, and we're with Bennett Real Estate Company.
Where we're keeping it simple
and keeping it real.
Bennett Real Estate Company is here to help you buy or sell your home from start to finish. From listing your house for sale all the way to the closing table. With Bennett Real Estate Company, your family. Bennett Real Estate Company is more than just a real estate company. Bennett Real Estate Company is your forever realtor. Bennett Real Estate Company. Keeping it simple and keeping it real.
Welcome back to our town, Thomasville. When you visit Thomasville, make sure you stop to smell the roses in the beautiful rose garden. This garden is home to many unique and special roses. Did you know Thomasville is also known as the City of Roses? There are 85 more rose beds outside of the rose garden, and Thomasville hosts a rose festival every year. For our final stop on our tour of Thomasville, we'll head to the historic downtown, where just blocks from each other, two female-owned businesses are carving the way forward, creating magical experiences for anyone looking to shop downtown.
For a small town, there's a lot of culture here. We're in the Bible Belt here. People are real friendly. We're from Thomasville and couldn't think of anywhere else to be but Thomasville. And my sister lives up in Canton, Georgia, north of Atlanta, and we opened our second location in Alpharetta. We love our downtown. So many great restaurants. The buildings are beautiful to look at. The Big Oak is awesome for the fact that it's still here after 334, 35 years. My sister and I had been wanting to do something together. We both had over 13 years of retail experience. She came up with that because she had been diagnosed with breast cancer. So Pink and Valise is a travel trunk or travel bag. Normally when someone comes in, they're looking for clothes to go somewhere. They've got a special event, they're going to a wedding, they're going on a honeymoon, or they're going on vacation, or they're just going somewhere and they want to look good. So Valise is what she came up with, the Pink Valise. One thing we're really known for is good customer service. We help you find what you're looking for. My girls and I, we bring you things that we think would work. We got it. We take stuff out, we bring things in, we try and make it as easy as possible that we can for you. Keep moving. We get new stuff in almost every day. Just a little something for everyone. We stay on top of the fashion. I've got something for mom, I've got something for grandmother, I've got something for daughter too. I think I have a really good selection too. One thing that I think that sets us apart from a lot of the stores downtown, we do carry Junior, Missy, and Plus. I've got it, and so I've got all sizes. We have a great downtown Thomasville that helps to tell people about what we have to offer to come downtown and check out the historical aspects, check out the shopping and dining, and we have the best people, I think, around. It's a place you can get out and walk around and shop. You gotta shop. If you want to keep downtown, you gotta shop.
A lot of people that'll say thank you for doing this too, because I mean it's a wholesome experience for the kids and the family to come in, and you don't see them very often anymore. We get a lot of people that are excited to see a toy store because they're so few and far between nowadays. It's just it's a more comfortable atmosphere. It's a magical atmosphere is what a lot of people call it. It's a little deceiving from the front because when they come in, they're like, oh wow, this place is huge, And started the store 6 years ago. I actually started it in my hometown of Camilla, and moved it to Thomasville 2 years ago. It's something that just kind of existed in my head for a really long time. It was sort of like my dream job. It's like if I could do anything I wanted to do, what would be the most fun, cool thing to do? And it was like, I was like, you know, owning a toy store has got to be fun. What makes it unique is the experience you have when you come in the store. You get to have hands-on experience with a lot of the toys that we offer. You can come in and sit and let your kids play and just see what they're attracted to, what draws their attention. The way we actually have the store set up is by categories of play. So the first thing we ask is what is your kid into? What is their favorite thing to do? And so we have different categories, and then within those categories we have the age-appropriate toys. And so we guide them first by their interest and then by their age. We have a tagline that we like to say our toys are kid-powered, not battery-powered, because about 85% of our toys do not require batteries. And we do that on purpose. We want the kids to actually create the play rather than sitting in front of a screen and just being entertained by the screen. They're using their imagination, they're getting engaged, and that's what we strive to carry in the store, to encourage that. Seeing the kids' faces when they walk in, I mean, they look like they've just arrived at Disney World, and they're just so excited and fun, and it's just fun to see that experience. And some of the adults' faces when they come in too, I mean, they feel like they've been taken back to their childhood, and seeing them have that, you know, nostalgic feeling about all the toys is fun to watch too.
Thank you for joining us as we explored Thomasville. We hope you enjoyed our trip through some of the unique museums, restaurants, local businesses, and major corporations in Thomasville. With so much to see and explore, visiting Thomasville is well worth the trip. Our Town Thomasville, sponsored by the Bennett Real Estate Company and these local businesses.
Hey y'all, nowhere does Cajun and Southern quite like Sass. Great food, exceptional service, and that doesn't stop at the restaurant. Sass is now proud to present the new Bar Mason at Sass, a new speakeasy bar located right beside the restaurant. Try out any of our tasty new signature cocktails, made fresh and original from our experienced mixologists. Sass, Cajun Eats, Southern Attitude, located on 420 West Jackson Street in Thomasville, Georgia.
With funeral costs averaging over $10,000 and expected to be over $30,000 in 20 years, how can seniors pay for their funeral and not leave this debt to their families? Senior Life Insurance Company offers state-regulated life insurance plans to help cover your final expenses, up to $30,000 in tax-free money. With plans around $12 a month, covering your final expenses has never been more affordable. This low rate is also locked in for life, and your coverage amount will never decrease. You also cannot be turned down for any health reason. You could qualify for full coverage from day one even if you have many common health issues like diabetes, high blood pressure, or arthritis. This is all done with no medical exam. Senior Life is now enrolling people for this important benefit, so call the number for free information. Don't miss this opportunity for free information on your available benefits. Make the free call now.
The Thomasville History Center enriches the community through our focused events, interactive programming for students and families, and the use of our historical collections. Thomasville History Center enriches the community through the exploration and discovery of its people, history, and stories. For over 69 years, the History Center has been a part of Thomasville and Thomas County's passionate efforts to engage with and preserve the past.
I'm Matt Bennett.
And I'm Leslie Bennett, and we're with Bennett Real Estate Company.
Where we're keeping it simple
and keeping it real.
Thinking about purchasing land? Bennett Real Estate Company can help. We'll walk you through permits and everything else you need to know. Bennett Real Estate helps you from start to finish. It's about meeting our customers' needs and exceeding their expectations. We're going to get you the most money for your property that we possibly can. Bennett Real Estate Company, where we're keeping it simple and keeping it real. Cleaver Brooks set the bar for industry-leading, energy-efficient, low-emissions products for your boiler room, supplying fully integrated systems and the most efficient solutions in the world. And we're looking to grow our family here in Thomasville. Are you looking for an opportunity to work for a great company committed to its customers, business partners, products, and employees? Cleaver Brooks offers competitive pay and excellent benefits. Become one of us. Apply today on cleaverbrooks.com, located on 221 Law Street in Thomasville, Georgia.
football is back. Join us every Monday night for Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell. Get inside access to the team you'll only find right here on ABC 27. Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell. Monday night at 7 p.m. on ABC 27.
There's always more to the story. Inside Edition.